This is Quint Bilo with a quick hint on solving a Chapter 23 budgeting exercise involving inventories. This is an exercise in combining knowledge of inventory accounting with budgeting. We'll take a problem that's rich in data and cut it down to size once we've zeroed in on the requirements. First observation. For a lengthy problem, look at the requested data first. At the bottom, what is the total amount to be budgeted in pounds for direct materials to be purchased for the month? We're asked to budget for materials to be purchased. Now we can read the main data. Rowan Manufacturing is planning to sell 1,500 boxes of ceramic tile, finished product, with production estimated at 1,100 boxes during the month of May. Each box requires 44 pounds of clay mix, key element, and a quarter hour of direct labor. When coming across information such as direct labor, ignore it. Also, since we're asked to calculate the amount of pounds to be purchased, even raw material cost of 50 cents per pound is not relevant. But we'll need to call upon our basic understanding that making finished product requires raw materials to start with, specifically usage of raw material, which are a reduction of that inventory account. So this question tests your relationship knowledge between these two inventory accounts, finished goods and raw materials. And as we noted, not all data is relevant. Labor and overhead information above, it will not be used. One inventory's input is supported by the output of an earlier inventory. So we'll just sketch out two T accounts, finished goods inventory, raw material inventory, to see the relationship involved. And then we'll apply our base formula, B plus A inputs equals S plus E outputs for any inventory. And we'll apply that to the raw material inventory account. First, let's drop in our given data. We're going to sell 1,500 boxes of finished goods. That's the S reduction coming out of the finished goods inventory. And we're going to produce 1,100 boxes. In other words, we're going to add that to our finished goods inventory. That's the A in that account. We're given that there's 44 pounds of raw materials, clay, in each box of finished good. We're also given that we have beginning raw material inventory of 5,200 pounds and a desired ending inventory of 6,000 pounds. So we're missing the amount of pounds we're going to use to support our finished goods production and the amount of purchased raw materials, which is the requested data in this exercise. Key question, how many pounds of materials need to be purchased? The A in the base formula for the raw material account. Let's develop some data. We know there's a relationship between the production of finished goods and its sourcing of raw materials. So between the S of raw materials and the A in the finished goods account. That 44 pounds content factor is the key. We can develop that we need 48,000 pounds of raw materials to produce 1,100 boxes of finished goods because of that content factor of 44 pounds. Secondly, now that we have our S and our E in the raw materials inventory, we can combine that to produce the total output of that account. Total output is that which is used and that which is left behind. So 54,400 pounds is a combination of what's used in that month and what's left behind in ending inventory. That output has to be sourced by the input, B plus A, beginning inventory plus our additions, or our purchases. So we simply quickly solve for our purchases, our A, 49,200 pounds, the A in the raw material account. That is, our total inputs, beginning inventory of 5,200 pounds, plus our solve for purchases of 49,200 pounds, equals our final status or output of that account, 54,400. That which is used, that which is left behind. Final output status. And that's all there is to solving an inventory budgeting problem once we know the relationships.